Hey everybody, what's up? It's TJ. You guys, today I'm canning sausage patties. Okay, so I already have everything sterilized here. This is my sausage. It's just store-bought sausage. Everything is sterilized. I have my stock over here, or broth, whatever you want to call it. This is broth. I got some stock, some broth. It doesn't matter. Frying pans over here to cook my sausage. I have my canner ready. It has about that much water down in the bottom of it. So what I'm going to do is open up some of these, and it's just Walmart brand. Nothing fancy, nothing expensive. I'm going to flatten it out, divide it, flatten it out, and cook it. So I'll bring you guys back here in just a minute. Alright y'all, so I have 2 frying pans going, and when I'm not trying to cook these fully, I just want to brown them on the outside, okay? It will finish cooking when I can it, so you don't have to worry about that. I want to cook it a little bit so that they don't stick together inside the jar and look nasty, okay? I think it looks really bad when it does that. It just gives it that certain look, and I don't like it. But anyway, I have a whole bunch of patties flattened out sitting in my microwave because I'm not stupid. Y'all, I have cats, okay? So that's how I protect my stuff. So yeah, I'm going to turn these. Usually if I was just cooking them to eat right away, I would cook these very slow. But I'm not trying to do that. So this does not take long, okay, y'all? Not long at all. You just want to cook it enough to where they will not stick together inside of the jars. And keep them flattened out. Ooh, something's trying to come apart. Okay. So you see, just enough, okay? And there's gonna be a lot. Alright, get another one out. And you guys, when you're flattening these out, if you will keep your hands wet, it really helps with the sticking, okay? Alright, just set that there for a second. I'm going to get these out. Like I said, this process is pretty doggone quick. And to not mention the fact, it does go ahead and get a lot of fat out. There's that. All right, so I'm going to get these done up, and I'll be back. All right, y'all, so I have a whole platter full, or plate full. This is, I had originally opened 8 packs. I smashed out about 5.5, almost 5.5. I didn't want to do all of it. Did y'all even see that? I don't know. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Anyway, doesn't matter. We're going to see how many jars I can fill up with what I've already cooked. Okay? So, here we go. And you guys, I do not keep my jars hot. It's easier for me if I don't do that. Okay? Just way easier. Okay. So, here we go. Hopefully my phone does not fall off. There we go. Now, I'm just going to take one at a time and squish it down in there and lay it flat, okay? See? And you guys, it's not going to hurt anything if it breaks or something like that, okay? Don't worry about it. Eight. It's gonna fit a lot. 9. 10. 11. I am not going to use that. It's just getting in my way. 12. Okay, so I have 14 in there. Which, I don't know. I might get 3 jars out of this. So I'm going to have to cook a whole lot more. And you guys, your rims, you're going to have to clean them really well. If you don't eat that much sausage, you may want to consider doing pints instead of quarts. Okay? I think the next time I can it, I will do that instead of using quarts. Okay, so I have 2 jars done. I'm going to fill this up, cook me some more, and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, so I have them full, and it took me 10 rolls of sausage. You can pack them different if you want to, make the sausages smaller or whatever. So that's 10 rolls for 7 quarts, I'm sorry. 10 rolls for 7 quarts. If you're doing pints, then you need about 5, okay? So just plan like that. So here they are. All right, now I'm just using, this one is chicken broth, this one is chicken stock. It does not matter, y'all. I'm gonna fill them up, and I'm not gonna worry about using my funnel because I've already got a mess on the jars, so I'm not, I have to clean them really well. So I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, this is going to take a lot. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to get these filled, and I'll be back. All right, y'all, so it took me a little bit over 3 containers of stock or broth, whichever. I'm going to go ahead and get my air bubbles out. Just kind of move it around in there the best you can, okay? Just work them out. And try not to flip your stuff up. Okay. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of vinegar because we're dealing with a lot of fat. Anytime you're dealing with fat and sugar, use vinegar to clean your rims, okay? So we're going to do it like so. And it's just the very top you really have to worry about, okay? So there's one. And we're going to set it to the side. You guys, I have my water going for my lids. I have not put them in there yet, though. Let me get another one. Use as many as you have to, okay? All right. So I'll be back. All right, y'all, so I have my water over here and it's very close to boiling. It doesn't even really have to boil. All you want to do is soften your wax up. So I have my jars ready. They're clean and ready for lids, okay? So let me show y'all. I try to show y'all this every video because it just makes it so much easier for you, okay? One up. One down. I'll go ahead and turn this off. One up. One down. Up, down, and up. So 7 in there. There's my box. I was looking for my box, y'all. All right. So those are probably good enough. All you're doing, they're already sterilized, y'all. When you get them in the box, they're sterilized. They're nice and clean. You just need to soften the wax. So that's what that's for. All right, so we're going to get one out. Place it on. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and turn my canner on so it can be heating up at least a little bit. Okay, your rings. Get it on there. Okay, that's where it just catches, okay? Finger tight. Let's do that again. Get it on there to where it just catches. Finger tight. Catches. Finger tight. It's going to feel a little snug when you do it, okay? Wait a minute. Oh, I hate that when they don't line up. Catch it, just caught. Finger tight. There we go. All right. Get that out of my way. So now we're going to go ahead and put them in the canner. I have it on high right now. It will not stay on high. Okay? Just so that you know, you do not want to do that because it can warp the bottom of your canner. Okay? If you do that for too long. All right, so they are in there. Let me get this thing out of my way for now. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mean to kick you guys around, okay? All right, so they're in here. It's on high. I'm going to go ahead and put my top on. And so you guys know, all you new canners, if you get one from Walmart or whatever, you see the arrow here? Okay, on the handle, right here is another arrow. See that? You line them up, okay? Line them up, and it's on, and just tighten it down, okay? So that's how you do that. So what will happen, I'll keep it on high. It'll start building up pressure. Right now it's cool. This will pop out. Okay? And both of them actually will start steaming. You steam it. Let it steam like that for 10 minutes. 10. Then you put your weight on. Okay, I do not use a gauge. I find this to be much easier, much less confusing, because this is how much pounds of pressure you will have, okay? It has weights on it. This is 5. That's 10. In my area, I need 10 pounds of pressure. And then when you buy it, it comes with an extra one. That would be 15 pounds, okay? I don't need 15 pounds. So after it steams for 10 minutes, I will put this on, okay? You're going to wait a little while, and it's going to start rocking. Okay, let me show you. It's either going to go back and forth or in circles, okay? Either one, it does not matter. Does not matter as long as it's rocking in any kind of way. Once it starts doing that, you set your timer. If you're doing quarts, it's 90 minutes, an hour and a half. If you're doing pints, it's 75 minutes, an hour and 15 minutes. Turn your heat down a little bit at that point. Right after you set your timer, turn it down to about 7. Okay? That's all you need. As long as it can, you have enough heat to keep that pressure going, you're good. When your timer goes off, do not take the gauge off. Leave it on there, okay? Don't do anything. Turn your burner completely off. Lift a little bit and move it over off the heat. And let it sit until nothing comes out of that top. You'll know, okay? Let it sit for at least 30 minutes, okay? But don't touch it for 30 minutes after you move it, of course. You're going to take your top and kind of go to the side just a hair. If it makes a hissing noise, pull your hand away, okay? Do not take that off until it doesn't do that. And you're going to know, because this will go back down, okay? So that's going to help you. Once that goes back down, you know you're in business. You're ready to rock and roll. But just to make sure, always check You know, all you have to do is just move it. If steam comes out, let it set a little longer, okay? But that's it, okay? And one thing I do is after I take them out of my canner, I set them out. I'll spread them out on this and let them cool completely. I take my bands off. I do not store my jars with the bands on. I wash my jars with soap and water and rinse them really well. Because I don't care who you are, what canner you use, or anything. It doesn't matter. You're always going to have seepage before it seals. Okay? It's going to get inside your canner. You'll see what I'm talking about when you take it out. There's going to be residue in there. That residue is on your jars. Get it off, okay, before you store them. Or you're going to attract rodents, roaches, and everything else, okay, to your home. So just make sure you keep it clean. You guys, I know it's a long process, but once it's done, you're like, whew, that's 7 meals. The meat for 7 meals, okay? So it's awesome. It's awesome like that. I'll talk to you guys later. Y'all have an awesome day. And don't forget to hit that like button. Share and subscribe, y'all. Bye-bye.